We just wrote an entire blog article about Grant Horvat. Here's what you need to know. At 25 years old, Grant Horvat went from being a college golfer in Florida to walking away from one of YouTube's biggest golf collectives, Good Golf, to build his own creator empire from scratch. Today, he's got 1.5 million subscribers, an equity stake in a golf equipment company, and he's turned down invitations to play on the PGA Tour because they wouldn't let him film. His story isn't just about golf, it's about what happens when you choose creative freedom over security and why that bet can pay off bigger than anyone expects. Here's what most people get wrong about Grant Horvat's success. They think it started with Good Golf. But the real foundation was built years earlier at Palm Beach Atlantic University, where Grant played Division II golf from 2017 to 2021. While most college athletes were focused purely on their sport, Grant was already experimenting. He'd film matches, mess around with editing software, and test different camera angles during practice rounds. He wasn't just building his swing, he was building his storytelling discipline. When Good Golf noticed him in 2019, they weren't just recruiting a talented golfer. They were getting someone who understood that modern golf needed to be entertainment, not just competition. For 3 years, Grant learned the mechanics of creator business inside Good, sponsorship dynamics, filming logistics, how personality transforms sport into scalable media. That's how you build a creator foundation. Treat every platform as an apprenticeship, not a destination. But here's where the story takes a turn. In December 2022, Grant made one of the boldest moves in golf creator history. He left Good Golf. The collective had millions of subscribers. It had brand deals, momentum, and a loyal community. Walking away meant starting over, new channel, zero guarantee his audience would follow, and the very real risk of being forgotten. So how does someone with security and visibility walk away to build something solo? Grant's answer was simple. He wanted creative control. He wanted to explore long-form storytelling, refine his production style, and own his brand outright, not share it. Within months, the bet paid off. His independent channel, Grant Horvat Golf, launched with cinematic videos that blended technical play with emotional arcs. Collaborations with Rick Shields and Brian Bras pulled in hundreds of thousands of views. By the end of 2023, he'd crossed 1 million subscribers. The best way to build as a creator? Own your direction, even when it means leaving comfort behind. You can see the exact timeline of his channel growth in the full article below. What makes Grant Horvat's journey different from most golf creators is that he didn't just build an audience, he built a business. In January 2025, Grant announced he'd become an equity owner in Tacoma Golf, a Finnish direct-to-consumer equipment brand. Not a sponsor, not a paid ambassador. An owner. His success is now tied to the company's success, which means he's not renting attention, he's building long-term value. Then, in July 2025, he faced a defining choice. The PGA Tour invited him to play in the Barracuda Championship, a dream for most golfers. But when he learned that media restrictions would prevent him from filming and sharing content with his audience, he turned it down. The decision sent a message to the entire creator world. The relationship with your audience matters more than traditional prestige. For Grant, playing without his camera would mean breaking the trust he'd spent years building. That's the blueprint for creator success. Prioritize your audience over access and monetize through ownership, not just ads. Grant Horvat's story proves something crucial for anyone building in the creator economy. You don't need to stay in the collective. You don't need to chase traditional validation. What you need is the courage to own your platform, the integrity to put your audience first, and the business sense to turn influence into equity. From college golfer to 1.5 million subscribers to equity partner, Grant didn't just become a creator, he became a creator CEO. And that path is open to anyone willing to make the leap. If this story resonated with you, hit subscribe. We publish deep dives like this every week, and check the link in the description for the full written guide, including Grant's complete biostats, revenue breakdown, and 5 lessons every creator can learn from his journey.